Welcome back, Cheap Pete's Garage. Well, today we hauled in a 1982 Chevy Silverado 4x4. We got the old 6.2-liter diesel in it. Now, this pickup's been sitting for, well, what I believe to be like 22 years. At least according to the license on it. It was 03 last time it was licensed. So, I did put batteries in it. It does crank. I have not tried to take and fire it, other than verify that the engine does crank over. So we're going to see if we can do a will it run on it today. Give you guys a little quick walk around, tour of the thing. I think from first glance, it's not a bad looking pickup. But you start looking closer, it's had some body work done to it at one point in time, and it's all bubbling out. And cab corners are bonded up and they're bubbling out. If you look inside of it, somebody opted for some, what I think to be Cadillac seats, because it's got a Cadillac floor mat, if you can see that underneath all that mouse poop. And they put a steering wheel on it off from a 70s GM of some sort. I'm guessing a full-size car. But all in all, it's the parts that are actually, holding up aren't terrible bad. See a little rust back there. Rear bumper is really holy. Tailgate, it's there. I think it's got a little bit of rust behind this cover on there, but and of course, same old thing. You got some rust in the corner there. Now this side, you can really see where the Bondo's coming loose on it, and it's got all kinds of weight reduction going on behind that. But yeah, it's not that bad a looking pickup if you take and stand back like 50 feet at night. That cab corner is wasted. It was bonded up, it looks like, and then it fell out. Rockers and all that's not too terrible bad. Got some junk inside of it. Seats are pretty swanky, I suppose, in the day. Before it all smelled like mouse poop and whatever else. There's the door's got a little rust in it. Otherwise, shit, it's not terrible for an old square body. The grill's decent-ish, usable. Park lights are still there, which is kind of odd on these 81 and 82s. I believe this here was the first year of the 6.2 diesel in 82 anyway. It's got red valve covers from what I can tell of it. It is full of oil. It does have coolant in it that's all damn near all the way up in the radiator, which that's good. Lots of mouse poop. Like I said, I got batteries. It does crank. So first of all, I guess I'm going to see, supposedly the glow plugs were an issue with it back in the day. I don't know if that stuff's going to work or not. I don't know if there's fuel in the tanks. The gauge kind of shows it's got fuel. So I really don't know. The right side is missing the cap off from it, so left side I think might have something in it. So I guess instead of yakking, I'm going to take and get into it here and see what happens with her. Hopefully it will run We're not going to burn the starter up, hopefully. So I can get the old stupid deal. Get the old starting fluid out, the old Cosby sauce, and we'll squirt that in her and see if she'll fire off. If it don't start easily, anyway. So I guess I'm going to get in it and I'm going to operate stuff and see what happens. Cool plugs do cycle.
Okay, that's good.
Let's see what happens. Hopefully it'll start.
Yep.
Let's cycle the plugs again. Almost acts like it wants to do something.
Yep.
But she still acts like she wants to do anything now. So instead of burning the starter up, just give it some Cosby sauce down its throat and we'll see what happens.
Take this up and spray it in there.
Give her more than that. Gotta give her a good old healthy bunch over there.
Yeah. It's a pretty healthy snack.
Now we'll see what happens with her.
Holy crap.
Let's try it and they can do something.
It ran a little bit.
Yep. Or here, we'll switch places. You want to go take and crank it, and I'll take it and see if I can keep her running if she fires. All you gotta do is turn the key. Yeah. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Well, she started. Again. Again. Give her a little bit of throttle. Okay. What? Turn the key. Oh, the starter not happy now? Well, that's about the humdinger.
There we go.
Starter sticky. All right, go give her a little bit of throttle and see if she'll crank for you. Try it. Again. Again.
Man, that thing's loud.
Whew. Yeah.
That thing's loud. Couldn't hardly sit in there.
Woo-hoo.
Couldn't hardly sit in there. Taking and with it running.
Well, she runs. I don't think she's getting any fuel yet, though.
Yeah, sure is loud. Had to get out. Had the tank get out while it was running because it was so loud. I don't even think the exhaust is hooked up. It's just smoking under. When I started, I took some smoke when you started revving it up.
I have no idea there's any fuel in any of the damn tanks.
I don't know either.
Or if the left pump's working, or anything of that nature.
Sure, smoking or steaming up, whatever you call that deal there.
Or just has any
Transmission fluid?
It's a fuel filter.
Fuel filter?
If I can get it to turn.
Oh, diesel fuel filter. A filter. Diesel fuel filter. Now that she runs, we gotta figure out how to get a system hooked up to it so it can run off its system and get the brakes fixed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got some.
So hopefully, I'll be able to get to drive it.
It's an old diesel running out of the filter in the bottom.
Oh, so it's got diesel in it.
So it's got fuel
Diesel fuel.
coming out of it. Whether it's any good or not, usually diesel don't go too bad.
Yeah.
But it's pretty old.
Do not use starting fluid. Emitted engine damage can be.
Yeah, you don't need to pay attention to those things.
Yeah. I don't know why they put that on top of it.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're using starting fluid right now. It's acting just fine.
Yeah, even though it's got a lot of pre-ignition when you just use this.
Yeah. Plus, starting fluid always helps.
Alright, well, hop back in there and I'll see if I can get her to fire off again.
Alright.
Yep. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Give it a little bit of throttle. Again. Again. Wires are hooked up to this stuff. Hopefully there's juice going to them. Okay. Not a starting fluid. Yep. Well, we're going to have to figure out a fuel source for this thing and what tank's got any fuel or anything of that matter. I was hoping it'd start pulling fuel out of somewhere, but it could be a bad fuel pump, it could be a number of things.
And diesel fuel pump, as you should say, because it is a diesel. thing that thing can hold really good.
So I guess for this one, we're just gonna call it a success because we do know it runs now. Now we just gotta get some fuel going to it. So you guys might just want to hang out and look for part 2 of this. Sure did spit out a bunch of mouse nests out of the exhaust when it fired off.
This side is
So that sounds like she's probably going to be a runner. Well, I was told it ran when it was parked. So hopefully in the next one we can take and make her run on her own
and drive it.
and be able to hopefully drive it around the yard. Hopefully it's got a working transmission and get some brakes to it. But I guess we'll just settle for it running on its own for now. So if you guys like content like this, and Will It Runs and cold starts and just messing with derelict old garbage in general, might consider subscribing to the channel. You know, so far we've made it over 2,100 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's great that we're growing. You guys out there must kind of like watching some of this junk I mess with. I know I'm not no big name person out there, but it's kind of fun to take and show you guys what I've been doing. So that's what I do. So I guess I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll hopefully catch you guys on part 2. So till the next one. Bye.